that she is being nominated. Proud because from India certainly, from Bangalore certainly, from Tamil Nadu originally certainly, proud because she is a Dalit woman. And I feel also proud to see her seated regally on this chair today. It's a great, wonderful sight for all of us. And celebrating Ruth Manorama, one of the important features in her life that I have been noticing is that she is of an innovative character. She innovates. I think she will keep on innovating, I think, because she is the founder, convener of the National Federation of Dalit Women. Even before the national campaign on Dalit human rights got started, the National Federation of Dalit Women was started by her, and that is being recognized in some of the books that I had read recently in connection with my present advocacy research study on violence against Dalit women in India. And Dr. Ruth Manorama also is the founder, president of the National Alliance of Women, which is known in many circles and which is also spearheading women's rights at the national level and also at the international level. She is also the founder, originator of Women's Voice. If I have to speak about the National Federation of Dalit Women, if I have to speak about the National Alliance of Women, the source and the spring from which she got the strength, the Shakti, that source is the Women's Voice, which she started years ago in this city of Bangalore. And in the same city of Bangalore, I don't think any slum does not know her. Many women in the slums, poorer people, recognize her and love her because of two important things. She has a passion for life, and she has a passion for Dalit women, the poor. And having recognized this, therefore, we need to also celebrate the recognition given by the state of Karnataka by giving her certain important works in this state. She has been a member in the Karnataka State Commission for Women and served therein for 15 months. And she also served as a member in the State Planning Board of Karnataka for about a year and a half. And having seen her performance, it was thought fitting and proper that her services are also required at the national level, and therefore the government of India found it necessary, important, to appoint her as a member in the working group of empowerment of women for the current 10th 5-year plan. And she is also a member of the National Commission on Population under the chairmanship of the Honorable Prime Minister of India. I think Ruth Manorama does contribute, she has contributed, she needs to contribute more. And over and above this, she has also traveled internationally. And traveled not for the sake of tours, but also she has that angst, that passion for women, for the Dalit women, and the passion for the Dalit women on this soil of this country. And therefore she has traveled to many places: Brazil, Bangkok, New York, Cairo, Vienna, Manila, and Beijing. And she was invited to these places to attend conferences. And one important, notable achievement was, I should say, that on the occasion of the World Conference Against Racism held in Durban, she was appointed by UN General Secretary Kofi Annan as a member of the expert committee, and therein she presented a paper on gender and racism, including the caste-based discrimination. This is a wonderful contribution that she has made. And many of us may not know, but certainly some of us may know, that the question of Dalits. The name Dalit today has become an international word, internationally used word. And today Dalits as a community in India, in South Asia and in the diaspora in different parts of the world have become a visible community right at the level of the UN, at the level of the EU, at the level of various other formations, political formations in the world, precisely because of people like Ruth, who have been one of the founding members of the National Campaign on Dalit Human Rights, have taken up this issue at the international level and have shown what matters today is Jai Bhim that matters. What matters today is the Dalit women's rights. What matters today is Dalit rights. And therefore, really, I feel proud to see Ruth is seated on this regal chair. And in Tamil Nadu, to end my short introduction, our celebration, in Tamil Nadu, we have a flower known by the name of Kurinji. Kurinji flower is flowers, the plant is found on the Palni hills in Tamil Nadu. And the important, significant characteristics of the Kurinji flower is that it blooms once in 12 years. And now we find you have bloomed, you have blossomed, and I wish and hope that, from our community, Dalit community, known as a hidden community, now Ruth Manorama has come up particularly among the women. You bloom, you keep on blooming, and I think you would really become a star for all of us, not merely a stellar star, but a star, I think, who really understand the Dalit women's rights and help the Dalit women really to assert their rights and also to really hold their heads held high. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you, Father Aloysius. Now I call upon Mrs. Jayalakshmi and family to honor Dr. Ruth Manorama. Thank you, Dr. Ruth Manorama, and thank you, Mrs. Jayalakshmi and family. Now again, we have a performance from Shakti Group. Shakti Group, are you ready? We are all ready, waiting for you.
special guest from UK, friends. In fact, what I was supposed to say or wanted to say, already I have said in the foreword of this book. I'm sure some of you have already read, and others will be able to read when the book will be in your hand. All I would like to add within one few minutes is that from the time I have entered this house today, this hall, every moment is a new experience with our own Dalit communities membership. And especially today, at a very personal level, the one who has involved all of the level with the Dalit movements all over the country and outside. But what today I have heard, especially the contribution which came from our senior officers in the government circle and particularly from their wives. This is a very, very new experience. Raj and Jyoti and some of us who are involved in this struggle, we have been till now depending all the time our sports, some other sources. But what I observed here today, if this is going to happen, the struggle of this community which most of us are belonging, and the most of us which were desiring the liberation of our own community, various communities of the Dalit belonging to Dalit, are not going to be far away. Only one thing which I want to stress again, that we are grateful to the authors of this book, Cosmosity, Raj and our sister Jyoti, that once again today they have given us the experience that this family is not just limited to one particular state or one particular region, but this is a family which is spread out all over the country. For example, I come from the extreme northern state, Punjab, and even the guest from UK, both have their roots in that state. And this gives also another dimension, that this struggle, this movement is going to bring fruits. Particularly this book, which I would like to ask you to refer, the one quotation which they have given at the back of this book from my foreword, and I would like to read that to all of you, because this, the expression which I use, it's hinting a much beyond the national boundaries, much beyond what usually the concern, our Dalit movements or Dalit concern at different levels till now we are expressing. This quotation reads as, I'm taking the sum of your hand, this book in your hand, the first one, and I'm referring here to this book, the content of this book. It says here indeed is a vision for the future of human one world. Human one world. I hope this expression can remind you to what the world power, political powers trying to bring or introduce the one world based on the economic order, about which millions of voices of the oppressed people of the world are announcing an other world is possible. We had in 2004 a World Social Forum Fourth World Social Forum in Mumbai, and lakhs of Dalits and tribal voices were present there, announcing the what this is the edition, and other world is possible. This new restored world will provide an unbroken civilization that provides unlimited space to all people. Why I am referring this brief statement is that foundation of this another world, if anybody would like to go and see, you will find in one of the Karnataka district, Tunda. When I last visited that district, and particularly when I visited the Dalit Panchayats, and Dalit Panchayat is not just the alternate to the what we are having traditional panchayat, but this is what today in modern development world we use the expression people's organization. Now you find the model thing which possibly can work as a model for the whole country, and again can be the basis of our working together. There are many more things one can say today, but as the time is very limited, and also some of us who are not just the well-wisher of what Jyoti and Raj are doing, but well-wisher, we are part of our own communities. So with these words I want to stop, because there are other, particularly our special guests today from whom we would like to hear, and would like to congratulate both Raj and Jyoti for this wonderful book, which is going to be our guidebook for the future of our common study. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. G. Masi. Now I call upon Dr. Ruth Manorama. Dr. Ruth, as sweet as ever you are, please also be short in your
My role here is to wish all of us. I just think that the release of the book Cosmosity, Dr. Mohan Rasu as well as Meena Katasamy had and opened this book, and I think that the concepts that they introduce in the book, very deep, need to be researched, need to be read, need to be really owned by our people. At this time, I first want to take maybe 20 seconds to congratulate on behalf of the movements that I stand, Women's Voice, the Slum Dwellers Federation, and the National Center for Labour. Sami and myself wanted to congratulate and wish how dear Jyoti and Raj to us, and into the contribution of intellectualism. I think many more books should come from the small town called Tumkur, and we want both of us to wish them. Thank you.
Please give all books chapal.
Oh, ready.
I really don't have words to congratulate them, and their contribution is really to be admired. And many of us work in the field. I think those couple really get time to write. Every year they're almost, releasing a book. I think it's really wonderful. I want to congratulate. Many more books from them, from their lives, from their experience, come out. Let our people read so that our community really flourish. I think in the cosmosity that we are talking today, a galaxy of stars are there. By Father Aloy, I have been introduced as a star. I was wondering what star I am. He's stolen my words already. In the cosmosity, a galaxy of stars, intellectuals, writers, readers, professors, people who counter dominant ideology who are sitting here, as well as activists and many lawyers from our community, and our people themselves. You see, look at them, our ministers, doctors, philosophers. I would say a galaxy of, stars who are in this auditorium, who is present. How many years have been given a chance? I think only one generation. And the only one the first who went to the university from my family. From that village that I belong, where I was born in Chennai, I was the first graduate and the postgraduate. And many of us who are here must be the first generation who went to the university. For years, the reading has been the choices of people. Read, write. That was the prerogative rights of the dominant caste. Only one generation who went to school. We went to the university. I think we have mastered in all our fields. Some of the IAS officers who are sitting, I think they are very wonderful. They must contribute more. I really wish them. And their wives, beautiful wives who are sitting here. I have a temptation to make all of the membership in the National Federation of Television. I am telling Jyoti, let's do that. I think that we are a community who are not lesser than anybody. We have been called lesser children of God. We are called the Avarnas, untouchable. Who the hell has given us name? We are untouchables. There's my sister who is sitting here, Shivagami. She spoke in a meeting on Panjani land issue. For 1 hour I was sitting spellbound, listening to her. I think our community has this potential. We have been denied opportunities. We have been denied status. We have been denied access. Today, we are having that access. We are in the forefront. I think we have a large more responsibility because we are twice alienated. As women, we are thrice alienated. We have been downtrodden. But I think our community survived from the onslaught of casteism, a very great racism of the world. I think I want to wish all of you. I also want to wish, especially the young woman, Meena Kandasamy. I think she's a general. I mean, I don't know what to call her. Genius in our midst. We are hoping that many such books she would review. She had told my name, I should write a book. Many authors are writing about me. I think I should also sit and write about my work and things like that. And I think, Meena Kandasamy would be called to review my book very soon, don't worry. Yeah? Okay. So I think I want to wish all, also, ನಮ್ಮ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ದಲಿತ ಬಾಂಧವರು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದಿ, I think we should conquer India. It has been conquered by others. I think we should reconquer this India. I wanted to wish all of you very best in our life, in our struggle. Every day it's a struggle for us to establish ourselves in the movements, in the government offices. I know my brothers was been always served notices, always expelled from various places. Now they're sitting here. And I think we will come up very triumphantly, don't worry. I think we will overcome our discrimination, overcome our tribulation, overcome our poverty, economic exploitation. I think we are a community of importance in the cosmosity of galaxy of stars, workers, agricultural laborers, construction workers, intellectuals, officers, ministers, everybody, because we come from all backgrounds. I think I really want to wish all of you a very good life, a contribution which is meaningful, not only to liberate our society, liberate even others, so that they will treat another person as human being. I really want to thank Jyoti and Raj for giving this opportunity, and also we wanted to thank Siddharth Educational Cultural Association, REDS, DJS, Bhushakti.